Hello boys, it's me, Billy Boy. So this is going to be, I'm hiding behind that dude, this is going to be a guide on, there it is, Holy Shock, Infinity Zealot. I love this guy. He looks fucking sick with the man catcher, as you can see. So 2.4 brought us the ability to roll infinity in man catchers, and I thought, let's take advantage of that. This is awesome. So Mancatcher is now the highest attack speed base that we can roll infinity in, and I really wanted to take advantage of that and see how much damage I can really do with a self-wielding setup, because I thought it was a really cool idea. So we're going to be teleporting around with Enigma, smacking with infinity, along with Holy Shock and Zeal. Bing bong. Stats, skills, gear. Let's kind of go through it, see what Gwynny is doing, and then slap some boys. So 88 Paladin, Strength is 184, Dexterity is 114. Vitality, I've got the rest in there at 337. Now base energy is, just base energy, right? Resistances are not too bad, although they were a kind of a big deal, which I'll get to with the gear and charms, because we aren't using a shield like your typical Sacred Taj or what have you would have a usual base of like, minimum 40 res on a decent shield. So we really had to make sure we cover that in some different areas. Other relevant stats to look at, boys. We have 117 faster run walk, as you can see, which is kind of fun. So we're using Infinity as well as Gore Riders, as well as Enigma, so we have a good chunk. We have 55 faster cast rate, so we're meeting that, I think, 11th frame breakpoint at 48 FCR. Correct me if I'm wrong. We have down here 55 Crushing Blow, 48 Deadly Strike, and then we have 11 Lightning Skill Damage with 64 Lightning Res. Not bad, boys, not bad, eh? Am I do you well? I've got 1 point down into these two. I don't really need them, but sometimes I wanted to mess around with it. It's kind of fun charging around with a massive fuck-off pole, so I enjoyed that. But you don't actually need these two. I've got Sacrifice maxed out first because it gives higher damage synergy than putting individual skills in Zeal. So this is the last skill I'm going to max out from here on in. So that's at base 9. Offensive Auras, I have Holy Shock is maxed out, along with both synergies, Resist Lightning, and Salvation. And I just put 1-point wonders down here so I can use Vigor in town, and then I can use Redemption if I, feel like I'm a bit swamped. So Mercenary, we've got Andy's on here, Fortitude and a Faith. I wanted a bit more damage plus skills and make sure she's got some, form of leech. And I'm pretty happy with how she runs. It might be a bit unorthodox. Some people might prefer doing max damage, but I kind of like how it is. Maybe I might swap this out for a Treachery sometime, but I think she does pretty well. Now, over to my gear, boys. We have Infinity. Ooh, self-wield Infinity and a man catcher. Fun. We have a Ethereal Griffins, which I stole from my friend just to make fun of him in this video. I have a High Lord's Wrath. I have an Enigma. I have Drax here. If you want to reach the 75 FCR breakpoint, boys, you can chuck on something like Trangs, where I would recommend. Of course, Mageverse is an option too, but because this build suffers from resistance, Trangs was a good option. Now I have my 10 FCR, max attack rating, 3 lifesteal, 87 mana, all res, ring. Not for sale. Don't at me, boys. Arachnid Mesh, I have Ravenfrost, and I have Gore Riders. Now, moving on to the charms. I'll just bring up my stats there. So, large charms. I could fit in just about 3 max here, just for attack rating. And then I've got all of these as resistances, as well as a bunch of small charms with resistances. So because we don't have that shield, that's a big kind of void for this build. And I really wanted to get this two-hander working. So you know what? That's what we damn well did, boys. Now on Switch, I have my Demon Limb because I want to bump up my attack rating more. That is more important for me. Here we are, sitting at 6737, and our Zeal damage is up there. So I've got my portal up at Endurance of Hate level 3. Let's get right into it, boys. I'll show you how this thing kind of works out. So we're looking at there, 11k, and attack rating with the Fanaticism Aura takes us up to 8. Pretty damn good, boys. It's so nice just to be able to zip right around, and we can break immunities with this Conviction Aura. Fucking awesome and extremely strong. Is that a Verdungos? And a gold wrap in the same video. Holy shit. Okay, this is going to be a good showcase. Another elite over here. You know where we could go is we could go to a couple of different level 85 areas, actually, for a showcase. How about we go check out the Act 3 Spider Forest? I like this one. You know what's a hot take, boys? I actually like that we have to fully clear Act 3 now. I know some of you are going to fucking hate me because I said that. But I think it's a really cool act, you know. And I'm really glad that we can, you know, fully clear it. Because, like, look here, you know, this is such a cool little place. And, like, I think the sewers in Act 3 are a pain in the fucking ass. But I really like the design of them. So I'm glad we've got, like, an excuse to get everyone to go down there now so they can bitch about how annoying it is. Chest, please. Not too good. God damn it, not too many elite packs in that one. Sorry boys, it was a bit lackluster. We can go over to Outer Cloister. I would say for certain this build could definitely handle higher player counts. As you guys know, this is all player one. It is online, so don't be crying to me, oh, why is it P8 viable, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Fucking, you can make your own one. You know, spend 4.5 hours, make your own one manually on Hero Editor, and then send it over if you want. But I can't be fucked. Nice. See how strong that Holy Shocker is. Not too bad, actually, not too bad. Sitting at, you know, 1 to 2400. Let's go clear the pits, eh? This should be a good one to show. This is a decent build that you could... Oh, God. This is a decent build you could stack some Magic Find on, actually. You could take off the Griffins. You could lower your FCR. You could put on some Chances. You could maybe swap a Ring out. And you could definitely swap the Gore Riders out, too. Get a decent bunch on there. Definitely not, you know, not as good as the Dual Dream. That's kind of on its own realm, right? But this is definitely fun, and I love making builds with uncommon two-handers. I think some two-handers just look awesome, man. Another elite pack here. Alright, let's finish off with level 2. There we are, boys. Self-willed Infinity, Holy Shock, Zealot. Love it. I love this one. I hope you love this one. If you don't, leave me a comment. If you do, leave me a comment. If you're not sure, leave me a comment. If you're having trouble solving a Rubik's Cube, leave it in the comments, boys. I love you. I'll see you on the next one.